All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from HQ. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David Roth.
Non-spawn. Spawn. Oh, fuck, start over. Oh.
Nope, no, we're absolutely, unfortunately, we're absolutely not starting over.
God.
Yeah, it's just simply not happening.
Yeah, this one's not this one. Dude, what's your problem?
Oh, I don't want people to see what that was.
Well,
When optimization fires back.
it's rare to have Dave sprint off camera.
Oh, man.
Sheesh.
Wrong pipe or what happened there, player?
Wrong pipe.
Man.
The right pipe, Dylan Shivery, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give Dave a little breathing room.
Yeah, some personal news real quick to share with everyone. Yeah, I'm going to try the 8 milligram Lucy today, folks. I'm going to pop up from the 4 and go to the 8 just to see what happens, see how it treats me. I think I'm ready. I think I'm finally ready. I'm putting in work. Been doing the 4s for a while now. It's been treating me nicely, but I'm ready to go up to the bigs.
Dude, I didn't realize that when Celsius Will decided to unveil himself, I didn't realize the ripple effects this would have.
Yeah, it's time.
I've got the boys just absolutely pushing the envelope in the office right now because I'm just drinking numerous Celsius.
No one does double Celsius before even showing up to work.
Why, dude?
I don't know if I believe you. That's 400
I
milligrams.
had a grape rush when I woke up this morning.
You need to fucking
What did you
calm
pair
down.
it
And then I paired it with a banana muffin, a homemade one from
Oh.
Sally. And then when I got to the office today, I took an Oasis vibe out of my bag and just chugged that down.
You went Celsius, Muff, Celsius.
Yes.
It's never been
hold
done.
on. Let's
It's never been done before.
phrase that.
No, the phrasing's fine for the non-perverted types.
The cool
Sponsored.
thing about Oasis vibe is that it just tastes like a lager.
Does it?
You're my wonderwall.
Oasis. The band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
famously Mancunian.
First CD I ever bought.
No, you didn't.
I swear.
No, that's too cool for you, dude.
Wonderwall.
No, that's too cool for you,
I was
dog.
obsessed with that song for a minute when CDs were like hot in the streets. I was
Wow,
like, I gotta
dude.
go. Cop.
Mine was Blues Traveler.
Mid.
I bet your collection was pretty meat and potatoes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a mainstream kind of guy. If it wasn't on the radio, I didn't know about it.
Did you have a 4-disc booklet that you'd go through, or did you just have like the 2?
I had a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it empty?
It was 60% full. Most of that was just burned CDs that I made. Just mixtapes, Dave.
Think about how much room that took up when
okay.
we'd get on the plane as kids and we had our 4-page CD binder.
I made one for your girl, by the way.
Hold on. Which girl?
You know the one.
My high school girlfriend?
Uh-huh.
That's weird because
I
you were
sent her
like
one.
30 at the time.
I sent her one. No.
That's a little odd.
We were in high school for like
Got some questions
I think we
here.
graduated the same year.
Got some questions.
What year did you graduate high school, David?
2006.
Bullshit.
2002.
Just like your boy.
Before I choked on my sponsored content, do y'all think since Meatball Ron dropped out, do you think he's still rocking the boot wedge, or do you think he's like back to like wearing his boots like a normal person?
No,
should
He's
wear?
committed to it.
He definitely looked at his wife and she was like, "Are you still going to do it?" And he looked at her and he's like, "I can't go back now."
You can't show up 4 inches shorter at the next public appearance.
At some point, I feel like you have to. Like your heels like will demand it.
He doesn't have those campaign funds rolling in anymore. He can't just get custom boots every single time, you know?
He's got the one pair that he's been treating.
What if you put on a high heel like underneath a boot? He's got some Louboutins, some red bottoms.
Okay, I could get behind that because then you're not trying to hide anything. It's out there in front of everybody.
Have you guys seen the theories of Taylor Swift in the election?
No, but I want to hear it.
I have an article pulled up if you want to hear what the theories are.
Lay it on me.
There's 2 different theories.
Lay it on me, Daddy.
Okay. Here's one theory. The first theory is that Taylor Swift is working with Roger Goodell to announce her Biden endorsement during the Super Bowl.
I don't think Adele's a big Biden guy. Am I wrong?
You know,
Not
I
gonna
can't,
get.
I can't speak for Adele.
Let's look this
I'm
up.
talking about Taylor Swift.
Right.
Um,
You said Goodell, and he made an Adele play.
and there's also the theory out here that Taylor Swift is a satanic agent of witchcraft sent here by Satan to keep God's chosen one, Donald Trump, out of the White House.
That one's more
That I
believable.
believe.
That was more believable than the first one. I could get behind that.
People are really, really taking things a long way to try to prove these theories.
I left in the Eras tour. I skipped the part where she brought out the trees and did all the pagan rituals, things of that nature.
Mhm.
I just didn't want it. I didn't want that energy.
like I talk about these things kind of as a joke, but then we start to go back to like, touching base, a conspiracy podcast beyond the paywall. And we've talked about so many mind control experiments before that like can I really say that maybe Taylor Swift isn't a secret agent?
It's not impossible. Another way to say that is it's possible.
She does look exactly like the daughter of Anton LaVey, I believe the founder of the Church of Satan, Zena LaVey. I think we talked about this at some point.
I've seen that one. Yeah, that's like a real theory out there that they're the same person.
More of a Xena warrior princess guy myself.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
a little weird.
I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, she does look a lot like that.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you got to start wondering if she's actually Satan.
Maybe she got some adrenochrome. Maybe found a blood boy, blood girl.
Audrina,
person.
I don't think she was ever on Laguna Beach or the Hills.
It's a name play.
Audrina Patridge is her name.
She is very beautiful to me.
I think she might be single now. If you want to,
Audrina?
if you want to toss a little Mario meme into her DMs,
I saw her in a Vegas casino one time.
is she beautiful?
I was shocked at how gorgeous she was.
I had
IRL.
such a big crush on her back in the day.
I was like,
when that
oh my
show first
God.
came out. Yeah,
I was taken aback.
Laguna Beach, just as like an entity, really changed the trajectory of my life a lot. It made me
Let's
just want to be
see.
a Cali dude.
Let's see, Audrina. Are
Like
you
Steven was
single?
so sick.
I don't see any mans in these pics.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going through she went through a breakup.
Aw, Audrina. She need a shoulder to cry on.
Yeah, but you might need to hit the gym before you offer one of those up. Your trap's been looking tiny as fuck lately, dog.
Damn.
Where did that come from? Is she in a traps? Like, what do you mean?
Dylan, why don't you shrug one time?
Yeah, have you not shrugged lately?
Dude,
You're not doing shrugs?
I'm not a shoulder guy. Everybody knows that. That's like the weakest part of my upper. is
Not
I'm
me,
a
dude. I'm
shoulder
all
guy.
shoulders, dude. People look at my shoulders and they're like, "Damn, dude, did you get shoulder injections?"
Yo, she still got it too.
A generational beauty.
What's her name again?
Audrina Patridge, obviously.
Duh, dude. Hey, we got some bear shirts available at
Ooh.
washedmedia.shop. These say the original bad boys of small podcasts, and I have to admit, these shirts are gas.
They
Took
are.
one home for myself, put it on last night, vibed out on the couch for a little bit, hung out with my sons and my partners.
That's cool.
Go cop one. There's a bunch available right now at washedmedia.shop. We also have Wilmot's Post still available at Roback. We only have larges. Also, we have a 7-day trial for new patrons out there. If you are a patron, you know that you get first access to the drops, but more importantly, you get just numerous episodes a week. Talking listener voicemail. It's exactly 5 minutes. Yesterday, we had an absolutely thrilling game of Do You Know It, a game show podcast hosted by producer Randy. And I have to say, we've never had a game as close as yesterday. We had a buzzer beater. It was exciting stuff.
A lot of people were saying the production on that was just next level.
I've
I
got
produced-
some information
I
about
produced
production.
those.
Adrina Patridge, or is that how you say it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She's apparently allegedly dating her podcast producer. So it's in
Oh.
play.
So she's into podcasts, guys.
It's in the realm of possibility.
So you're
Okay.
saying there's a chance.
Okay. Say no more.
She likes podcasters, dude.
Producers.
I'm just gonna drop a microphone emoji in her message, see what she has to say about
That
it.
could be misconstrued.
No, she's gonna know.
That could be misconstrued.
Like,
Dylan.
this
I
guy knows how
understand
to
what
work.
he's saying, though, right?
This guy knows his way around a microphone, is what she's gonna think when she sees it. And she's not wrong.
Generational glazing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys aware what day it is?
Randy just glazing Dave all morning.
Generational glazing on Dave this morning.
Well,
Randy.
he's looking so scrumdiddlyumptious over there. Look at him.
Divine glazing.
It's Wednesday, which means it's time for Will's 5-star review of the week.
Can you just read the retail therapy one?
We'll get to that one in a second, David.
That's
From New York Hustle. You know New York, baby.
Every
They grind
day-
different up there.
Every day I'm hustling.
5 stars. This is my fave, says the review.
it's not New York.
Listening to this podcast every week brings me back to memories of when I first watched The Founder. That movie and this show bring me so much joy, and I'm always excited for the next episode. I love that the squad keeps having kids, so it's nice to know your boys can still get some.
Yeah.
P.S. You guys should come to New York City.
Well, put your money where your mouth is.
It is fat.
Thank you for the review. That
We
was
just
nice.
had $60 come through for Nashville, by the way.
Good, good. We needed that. you want me to read the review for retail therapy today?
Kind of, yeah.
It's from D Tyler 8. Subject line MERP.
Merp?
Is that a good MERP? Or
I don't know
bad
what a MERP. I've never seen a MERP in the wild.
How's that spelled? The
MERP, all lowercase.
All right.
It says, I've been listening since 2016. Please note that Scary's launched in 2018 and retail therapy launched in, I think, 2021.
Oh,
Are you saying Cap?
losing his
It
credibility.
says retail therapy is just middle-aged Midwestern dads. Yeah, that's me. Wishing, from middle-class backgrounds. Yeah. Just wishing they were trust fund old money New Yorkers.
Hey,
I'm
Such
just-
is life.
If I could be a trust fund old money New Yorker, I would take that. That would be a really nice existence to have fall in my lap.
sounds great.
The only funds I trust are the ones that I stack myself, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd just be like that, you know? Hey, since we did have some money slide through for Nashville, Dylan, can you give a little explanation to the fundraiser that we're doing? Because we had someone dropped the bag on us, and we're gonna do
Yeah.
something with that bag to make it more fair for everyone else out there.
So we announced this on Monday that we have officially launched the Circling Back 2024 Meetup fundraiser campaign. All funds total are going to St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Didn't you say you were gonna buy some Pint House pizza with some of that funds, though?
No. Anywho, funds started to roll in. Of course, it's a competition. Each city, you donate in your city's name, and then the winning city gets the meetup day. That's how it's going to work. Right off the bat, we got a donation of $5,000 from someone. Very generous. We thank you very much for that donation. This person donated in the Seattle team. That's where this person is based. Without me even having to say a thing about the situation, this person contacted me via Instagram DM. All right. And there's a concern, and it's been expressed on the Reddit, the subreddit page we've talked about in the office a little bit, that a donation that large might discourage others from contributing to their city because the competition is already over, and it might stifle the funds throughout the campaign.
Sure.
He very generously and thoughtfully said, how about we take my donation and just move it to the general fund? Therefore, evens the playing field again, and everyone will feel, more encouraged to contribute, to keep the competition alive and healthy and ongoing.
If you take that $5,000 out right now, it's literally anyone's game. Anyone's game.
He said straight up, it's like, I'll fly to wherever the meetup is. Like, what? He's going to be there.
Can he pick us up in
Wow.
Austin?
Maybe.
That would be dope.
So what we're going to try to do is move 4,900 of those $5,000 to the general fund and leave $100 still in Seattle. So he still contributes to his city, but the general fund is going to, that's where the 4,900 is going to sit. Therefore, it evens the playing field again.
Is the idea that Randy evens it out with his donation, his $5,000 donations to the other cities? Is that done? We're not doing that part.
He hadn't come through yet. I'm still waiting on it.
Okay.
Oh yes, it's definitely processing for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Here's the thing. I can't go into this platform, Fundly, and move those funds myself. I have put a customer support ticket in already, and they're going to see what they can do.
Nothing feels more defeating than submitting an anonymous customer support ticket, just not knowing
Yeah.
if they're going to even respond to you.
I got the email saying, like, we have received your request.
That's big, dude.
That's where we are right now.
You're in the
But
queue.
don't respond to this email because we will not read
So
it.
I'm going to try and make it appear as though that money has been moved. And if I can't, I'm just going to make a big note at the top saying, just subtract 4,900 from Seattle. It's not the best, cleanest way to do it, but it still applies.
All you need to know is keep donating.
Yes.
You're still in the game.
The
Everyone
competition
is still in the game.
It's still very much competitive and alive. And we have so
All
far,
I'm saying is that a case could be made to do a second place city if Seattle just takes off. All I'm saying is
we have collected over $7,000 so far total.
thank you to everyone who's donated already.
Yes,
we
we're
really
at-
appreciate
We're
it.
at 7101 currently. And so money's coming in, man. If you want your city, if you want us to come to your city, then hop in there, donate.
Didn't you say you just want to go to Seattle to throw some fish?
I do want to throw fish.
Do they
in
have a
Seattle.
glizzy market anywhere, like in New York or anything, where you can like they throw hot dogs?
I don't know.
You could definitely pay a vendor to throw the hot dog in your mouth.
What's the biggest hot dog ever made? I'm not talking about the longest. I'm talking it's a girth play.
I would also like to add.
the widest?
Why are you skimming over the girth play?
I would like to add
Biggest hot dog.
that if you take away the 4,900 from Seattle, they're still winning.
Not by much though.
Not by
Not
much.
by
It's very
much.
close.
Oh.
Charlotte is nipping at their heels. All right.
I don't even know what to expect out of Charlotte. If Charlotte wants to come in here and
Charlotte's- hey.
be our Cinderella, I'm all about it.
Charlotte's coming correct, Will, is what I'm trying to say.
Do you think that they've ever made a hot dog that has the size and girth of like a normal? Yeah, see,
Hold on a second. I guess it's
because you can make the world's longest hot dog, and I'm not impressed by that.
You're still stuck on the hot dog.
Yeah,
thing.
I can't stop thinking about it
I'm
now.
talking fundraiser.
But now imagining you taking like something the size of like a large Chinook salmon and throwing it
and catching with a big bun.
exactly. Like I actually think it'd be kind of sick.
That would
Like
be kind of funny.
because like in order to make hot dogs, don't you just like twist it when it comes out of the machine? I did that behind my laptop so
I
people
don't know.
couldn't see what I was doing.
I don't know, Will.
Yo, you're not gonna believe this hot dog.
Is that real? This is AI
Come on,
generated,
man.
right? Oh no, that's you can
not
see the
real.
creases, dog.
That's not real.
Why?
That's
I'm gonna put this on the story,
What are you
and if
doing?
someone wants to do like a Photoshop of something, feel free.
Like it's just Dylan laying there in his arms.
his
I would-
facial hair is
anything.
elite.
elite
That is
facial hair.
swag.
I believe this is from Feltman's in New York.
This guy saw like a Milwaukee Brewers closer was like, "Give me that."
I want to see the big bun that this thing goes inside.
It'd be cool if you had a man bun underneath
Hey,
that
here's the thing.
cap.
I would love for Seattle to win.
No, it
I've been
wouldn't.
there, and I really enjoyed the city.
I've never been to Seattle.
The Pike Place Market is a fantastic market. That's where they throw the
Frat.
fish.
I feel like this would be a pilgrimage for you
Frat.
of some sorts.
The first ever Starbucks is there.
Pike's pretty like mid tier though.
They're pretty. They're top tier, man.
I know that numerous companies have been started out of Seattle. Starbucks, Nordstrom. You think Celsius has any shooters there?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know, Will.
I'm just trying to get my,
I don't know how to answer a
caffeine
question
intake
like
up.
that.
I'm at 400 milligrams right now. How many are you at today?
No, I made another red eye, by the way. Homemade. It's fucking gas.
Why are you out on Americanos right now?
That's not a thing.
You said you're out on them.
They're fine.
You said you stopped ordering them.
I never was really a big Americano orderer.
I do associate Americanos with you.
The food in that market, like they have little food stands everywhere. It's so good, man. So good.
And where?
The very famous Pike Place Market in Seattle. That's where they throw the fish, Davey.
I know it smells crazy in there.
It probably do smell crazy. In there.
Probably do smell crazy in
I'm
there.
seeing some differing reports on the largest hot dog. I'm seeing one here. It says at 2 feet wide, this may be able to have the claim for the the world's girthiest hot dog, but the largest not even close.
Hey, honestly, like I think we need to move on from the big hot dog thing.
No,
A
no.
2 foot
Let him
wide.
cook. Let him cook.
Think about 2 feet. That's fucking huge.
it's,
It's
a,
like
it's a big dog.
what like they show like Navy SEAL training, how they have like the log and it's like part of the thing where they all carry the log. What if instead of the log it was just this giant hot dog?
22, son.
And then at the end they got to eat it.
How do seals carry a giant log with those little tiny arms?
That's the thing. That's how they weed them out. Only the strong survive.
Mm-hmm.
One of the strongest flippers.
Do you think there's any albino seals out there that are like, damn, I wish I was Navy?
Okay,
I don't know.
I'm with you, Dylan. Maybe we should move on past it.
I feel like that's right up. That's a joke Randy should have laughed at. That's you can't be mad at that. We're off to a very strong start, even though I choked on a sponsor.
Not long ago, I was perusing my bank account. You guys familiar with bank accounts? Do you guys have one of these?
Yeah.
And I saw some recurring charges, and I was like, "Don't! What are you thinking, dude? You meant to cancel that months ago."
You did the Homer thing.
No. There's a part of me that just gets frustrated, man. You think you canceled something and you realize you've been paying a bunch of money. I don't know. Maybe there's a workout bike that hasn't been plugged in at my new place. And maybe I've been paying for the subscription to that for, I don't know, a year and a half, even though I haven't used it in forever. But guess what? Thanks to Rocket Money, I'm no longer paying for it. If I asked you how many subscriptions you have, would you be able to list them all? I don't think you would be able to.
I'd forget at least 3 of them probably.
Like, most people don't realize how much they're spending, but Rocket Money, it's a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills. Most people don't realize that they could average $720 in savings a year if they just signed up for Rocket Money and canceled some of these subscriptions. Make these recurring subscriptions into non-recurring ones, my friends.
I did this recently. I did this very recently with something that you may have seen me wear on my wrist from time to time that tracks some data. Stopped wearing it, and I forgot I was still paying for it.
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
You freaking idiot.
pretty flippin' embarrassing. I was like, go.
They've got over 5 million users. They've helped save the members, like I said, an average of $720 a year with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/circling. That's rocketmoney.com/circling. Again, rocketmoney.com/circling. Dave, I haven't even seen the news on this, and I don't know if I want to.
Well, here's the deal. There's a rumor going out there on Twitter, X, Internet's radio. Eminem, who's back in the news, famously was at the Niners-Lions
I have
game,
a thin candy shell.
throwing the bird up to the good people of San Francisco. He was asked by on a radio show, his radio show, hey, it's out there on the grapevine. You and 50 going to do a collab? You guys going to do an album?
Fitty.
Yeah, it's just
Fitty is how we say it.
is that
But it's spelled 5-0.
I'm going to do it without the stank on it.
All right.
I'm just going to read it. 50 Cent. They're going to do it. The rumor is they're going to do an album. Collab. And I'm just wondering, do we need this? I have my thoughts.
I kind of feel like these two just aren't even making music anymore, right?
Whenever shit like this happens, it always underwhelms. Man.
Didn't 50 Cent get that vitamin water bag? And now he's just like making his ops' lives hell?
No one's drinking vitamin water anymore. But yes, he did get the bag.
No, but it was an elite mixer in 2005, 2006. We were just tossing vodka up in those bottles and walking to parties.
Convincing yourself like this will keep you from getting hungover.
Yeah, it was also just like one of the cheaper things to buy from the food court with your Schweppes. You guys familiar with Schweppes? I
No,
had
I don't
this
like that.
buddy back in the day, and he'd be like, "You guys have any Schweppes?"
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
I
That's
did
cool.
too. Back in college.
I really didn't think that was going to take off in any capacity at all.
Schwaps.
It was a generational miss from me.
You guys got any Schwaps?
I think we have some got Schweppes stickers in there that we might be dropping in if you ordered a
Yeah.
You might
If-
get a
Bear
Schwaps
shirt.
If you order a bear shirt, just know that you're going to get some stickers that are quite old.
little
Maybe-
drop in, a little added value.
Maybe even a koozie if we're feeling crazy with it.
Koozies are so frat.
Yeah.
I'm not frat enough to put a koozie in my back pocket when I go places. I
Yeah.
hope to get to that point one day, but I'm just not there yet.
I really don't even like use them because I usually just shotgun them, so I don't
Yeah.
need a koozie.
Yeah,
It's
that's
hard to,
frat.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the point? I've shotgun every beer that I drink.
You shotgun every beer. It's terrible for your
It only
stomach.
takes me like
No, I don't-
12 to get a buzz.
Dude, I don't fucking need one, man, because I drink it fast enough it doesn't get cold. What are you just sipping on it, dude?
Yeah, dude.
I always hated that.
that's
Like,
frat.
cool, dude.
That's
dude.
frat.
Cool, dude.
Certified.
Last night I had some of the guys over. We were making parlays and we were just Kelseying beers all night.
Okay.
All freaking.
Y'all were making parlays.
We were just making them.
You were just cooking up parlays.
Yeah, I
lab.
didn't even check to see if I won because I passed out. On my
It didn't even
couch.
matter, dude.
Fucking tell you, not my money.
Yeah, fuck it.
No, it's from the Fundly.
It's from my trust fund dad in New York.
He's got that dealership.
Yeah.
It's from my blue collar family in the
Yeah.
Midwest.
What was the last collab album that actually was good? Jay-Z and Linkin Park?
No, Jay-Z and Kanye.
Okay. Okay, point taken,
Sorry,
David.
I just
point taken.
I got mad. Lincoln Park. I didn't think that
You
was
can
that
make
good of an
you
album.
can make a case that Jay-Z Linkin Park went harder though.
You guys, you and Randy, and even Brett, maybe Dylan. I doubt it. Y'all have a much higher affinity for Linkin Park than I did because I just never really got into them because I was a little bit older and I had moved on from that genre. But I know Randy loves Linkin Park.
Well, I want to say
I
during
like
the
'em.
slander of Linkin Park, rest in peace, Chester.
Sorry, Chester.
Rest in peace.
That's on me.
No, I actually never went through a Linkin Park phase. I tried to go through one when I was in 8th grade because the girl that I asked to be my girlfriend on the bus, she had a Linkin Park CD. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get into these guys. And I just never got there. And then she broke up with me via MSN Messenger.
Damn.
I think it's because I never got into Linkin Park.
She needed somebody with a little more edge.
I didn't have enough angst. Like I was in my pop punk phase, man.
Yeah. You were just a kid.
Lost in a nightmare.
I would be up for this album. Individual, like a new 50 Cent, a new Eminem album, I'm probably not getting into it.
I'll
But
spin it.
I'm probably not going to spin
I'm
it.
giving it a shot.
I don't think I'm going to spin it.
I'll wait for reviews to come out before I spin it.
Get Rich or Die Trying is a top 5 album of all time. And easily a top 3 hip-hop album.
I'll take you to the candy shop.
I wasn't on that album.
But that's
Top 3?
It's a fitty
Dude,
joint.
it's a
though.
seminal album.
It's a fitty joint.
You're right. Sounds a lot like the other 50 joint.
I got
Magic.
the magic stick.
Very similar.
Same song.
It's identical.
Same song, Randy.
Same song, Dylan.
That's right.
Y'all don't know what it feels like to rub chinos during a 50 Cent song.
Are you
Oh, I-
fucking kidding?
Y'all have no clue what it feels
There's
like
a
to rub
reason I don't
chinos,
own
dog.
any more
not at
Chinos.
all.
I've shaped a hole in one.
Oh, come on, dude. I put my chinos up on some pocketless jeans. It's over.
Oh my god.
Remember when
You're gonna
shorties
start
were
a
wearing
fire.
those? Remember when shorties were wearing those?
Mm.
That friction gonna start a fire.
That
player.
changed everything, dude. No pockets?
Y'all don't know what it's like to grind in cargo shorts.
No.
Hell yeah.
Dude, kids these days have it too good. They're all
Dude.
on TikTok, like looking at hot girls all the time. Not us, dude. We were just listening to 50 Cent and grinding.
Find me some cranglers on the dance floor, just putting them on anything.
Oh, yeah. They were calling you Crankler.
Uh huh.
Why?
Because I just had the cranglers on. Those are khaki Wranglers for those who aren't aware.
Do I need some?
They look like
Yeah.
potato
I think I
sacks.
kind of need some.
You
That
need
might be
some.
my like
Well-
best way in.
They
Intern Reagan wore him day one at Grand X.
Dude.
he was 19.
He
At
was frat.
TFM. Someone interviewed for an internship, and he showed up in Cranglers. I was like, "You already got the job.
Yeah,
you don't have to say.
you have
don't
the
have to
job.
say anything."
Was that Craig?
It wasn't Craig.
Shout
No,
out to
Craig.
His name was Steve.
No, intern Craig showed up with I think it was a Telluride fly fishing hat, and we were just like, done.
Yeah.
And then he said he could throw a football 60 yards, and we're like, even more done. Did you want to raise?
So Will got a job based on like a photo of his golf swing. Craig got a job based on his fly fishing hat.
We don't usually pay interns, but we're going to start you at 60K. I hope that's okay.
Yeah,
with you.
are you okay with that,
And we're gonna
Craig?
we're gonna slide you some ownership of the company also.
Like,
Vested.
Dave, you have no idea how much it was like a relief for me that I didn't have to interview to go to Grand X. Had I interviewed, I would have botched it. I would have been nervous.
There's no
Like,
point.
It would have gone well.
You've been doing stuff for a company for like a year.
No, it wasn't even a year.
You would have had to be a total boner not to get it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I ever crushed an interview in my entire life. I never walked out of something being like, got it.
Yeah.
But I'm also dumb.
I knew an interview that they clearly were only interviewing me because like they had to, and it was very evident. It says like for an internship in law school, and like they started like asking me like, so what? You read any good books lately? Swear to God, they asked me that, and I like lied, and I was like, I read The Kite Runner, which is a book I had just heard of but I'd never read. And they're like, oh, cool, and they didn't have any follow ups.
What'd
And
you
I'm
learn
like,
from that?
I don't know. I had just heard like maybe my sister.
No,
read it.
like that's an interview
Oh.
question follow up.
They didn't follow up. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, I didn't get this. They clearly found someone who's got better grades than me that they liked. So I'll fuck off.
Dude, the last interview I had, which is a really long time ago, they asked me how I organized my closet. And I was like, what? Shut up.
Really?
Why do you care? Don't worry about my Red Wings jerseys.
That's all you have.
I need to organize mine, man.
I don't. Mine's strapped right now. But I was like,
bet.
I don't talk about my closet organization publicly, lady. Get off my back.
Mm-hmm.
I was too high level.
Yeah.
I interviewed them actually.
That's what's up, dude. Flip the script on them.
Hmm
Power move.
They didn't know what hit them. They didn't fucking know.
guess
Actually, I
we
got
didn't
some
have
questions for you.
Didn't interview Will, really, did we? I talked to you on the phone.
Yeah, I had to go lock the door at my job so no one would walk in and catch me talking to you on the phone. Dave was trying to kiss me through the phone during the conversation.
It was Easter. We hired you. You accepted either on Easter or the day before.
I
'Cause
think I
remember was
accepted
driving.
immediately. I was just like, yeah, I'll move.
Hey,
Fuck it.
and the rest, as they say, is history, man.
You clap back though. You're like, I need some traveling fees, some moving fees.
That's
I
what's
figured.
up.
I figured if I had
Alright.
if I had the opportunity to gouge a company that I hadn't started a rapport with yet, I was gonna do that.
It was
because
smart.
I was broke as fuck, dog.
It was smart.
I wasn't like that broke, but I was like pretty broke. I needed a little help. I didn't even use the full stipend I got. I had to give something back.
Did you really give it back?
No, I didn't have to give it back. They wrote me a check for the expenses, whereas I thought they would just write a check for it. So I was like, ooh, I'm just gonna nickel and dime every single thing I can do. And then they had me submit the receipts.
Then
I-
like day 6 of your tenure, hashtag Chad and the Callaway guys showed up. And I remember you were like, wow, that's really cool.
It was cool. No one invited me to lunch though. I didn't deserve the invite to lunch that day. The toughest invite that I didn't get at early Grand X was y'all got to go to a charity golf tournament. And I didn't care about playing golf and missing work that day at all, but everyone returned back with Grand X logoed Travis Matthews shirts. And it didn't just hurt that day seeing that everyone had these dope Travis Matthew logoed shirts. What hurt was when people would just wear them in the office casually for the rest of time.
I'm sorry, man.
It's
Was
just
that-
tough when your boys are all rocking a logo and you don't have one.
Was that
Yeah.
the Ross? Well, Snapchat's been hacked.
No, I was on that one.
Okay.
When they were selling hoverboards through the TFM Snapchat.
do not buy the Snapchat hoverboards.
Ross was on one, man.
That was a fun.
Well, yeah, they at the charity golf tournament we went to, they had people giving shots out in like the third hole, and it was like, all right, I guess I'm getting hammered today.
Yeah, Fred.
That was the day that Ross did up his order at Ranch 616 from a quesadilla to a steak with crab on it when he realized the company was paying.
Little
So-
did he know that steak was not good. Do not order the steak there.
That was so uncomfortable. He placed his order, and he goes, "Wait, is the company paying for this?" And then Madison was like, "Yeah," and he just right then he upped it.
It's the move.
Like, all right,
It's basically what Randy does.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who would ever run up a company tab at dinner?
dude.
The only time I've run up a company tab was with the investment dudes.
Oh, the
Raging Bull.
Bob Steak and Chop
That's
House
the only
dinner?
time I've been like, fuck it. I'm going off. I'm going to order everything I want right now. They didn't care.
One of the best dinners, food wise.
No one's eaten more blue cheese than I ate at that dinner.
I was so bloated and disgusting the next morning.
Well, that's how I feel every day, David.
Okay, is this segue into
No. Can I give a quick ranking of my Celsius now that I've been enjoying my Celsius as of late? Do you guys sense a difference in me? Can you feel it?
Would you stop?
Can you feel how different I am?
No,
We've
this is how you always are,
we've been
man.
pounding Celsius here for like
Nah,
3 years.
Not
and-
like me
and
though.
now you just
Not
jumped
like
in.
your boy
oh
though.
my god.
Not
Will's-
like your boy.
Dude, they broke the mold after they made Will.
Dude. They
He's
were like,
different.
hold on.
I can say I've never had 2 before 10 a.m.
No one's done
Exactly,
that.
dude. You're cut from a cloth that I'm simply not cut from.
They make them like me.
He snuck in that muff. Too,
They make a
don't
lot
forget.
like you, dude. Not me.
He snuck it in between the two Celsius.
Yeah.
Randy, you remember him saying
Some
that?
sneaky muff.
He said it was a muff sandwich because he had the Celsius and the muff and the Celsius.
I don't like that you guys are trying to make my banana muffin that I had this morning perverted.
I'm not. He keeps
No,
doubling
I'm
down.
just being
don't
efficient.
just. I'm going to point at Randy here too.
I'm the
being-
guy who
We're
doubles
talking
down.
about the muff.
I'm being succinct.
Don't double down.
It's a 2-syllable word. I'm shortening it to 1 syllable. What's the problem here?
Hey, dead ass. Don't double down.
Banana nut muffin. That's too many syllables. How many syllables
That's
is that?
big motion.
I
It's
never,
fucking
I
nutty
fucking
muff.
never
It's
said
6.
there were nuts in the muffin I had this morning.
You just made
I
that
never
shit
had
up.
nuts in it.
I thought you said banana nut muffin.
No, I don't put nuts in my
Whoa,
muffin.
it was
You
just
just
a banana
added it.
muffin? No nuts?
I don't put nuts in it.
It's November.
It's not.
Can you
It's a
imagine
banana
putting
muffin.
nuts in your muffin, please?
Who has
It's
a
very
banana
common.
muffin? Yeah,
It's very
banana nut
common.
muffin.
No, these are just straight banana, dude. It's a banana play.
It's a sweet play.
I don't want nuts in it.
He doesn't want the juxtaposition of the nut.
I grew up
with
in a
the
family.
nana.
I grew up in a family, Dylan, where my mom didn't put nuts in her banana bread. Okay,
Sore subject.
That's a little weird.
I don't know if I've ever had banana bread.
I love banana bread, dude.
What?
The less it's cooked,
It's
the better
gas,
it
dude.
tastes. I want that to be
Hey,
dense.
it's so moist.
I want it to be dense, moist, and gooey.
Our friend Kayla makes a bomb banana bread.
Do they make a banana flavored Celsius?
No.
Why?
Well,
Then
They could.
they make a banana nut flavored one.
They don't. I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
Randy, you've had it.
They
A
do
nutty
make
Cells?
banana bread.
There's not a nut cell.
Well,
Pecan.
I've been so on the Celsius train and I've been pioneering this shit for so long that I decided I was going to order exactly a dozen Celsius for the office. And I asked Brett what his favorite was. He said mixed berry. How do we feel about this?
Hold it up, Dave. Show the class.
Yeah. Do you like mixed berry?
It's not in my top 3, but it's good.
Okay.
Non-spawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Oasis vibe was fine. Not a big prickly pear guy.
The can, it's a can play. The taste doesn't match the dopeness of the can.
The can is sick. So my number one right now, and I will be revising this later, is Grape Rush. You know I love grape. If
good
I see a
choice.
Jolly Rancher bag, throw the rest out because it's gonna be the grape. My second would actually be Peach Vibe.
Okay.
You guys familiar with Peach Vibe?
Mm-hmm. Peachy.
And then number 3 for me is gonna be Tropical Vibe right now.
You like that they put vibe in the name of the flavor.
No, but I do
It's a
buy
name
those
play.
first because it's more fun to buy one with vibes than it is to just buy like a regular like whatever.
The vibe flavored cans are good looking too.
Celsius is like NA White Claw.
Yeah.
With energy in it.
So you're enjoying them.
No, don't. They taste way better than a White Claw.
It's just crazy that I started drinking them and you guys all followed suit and were obsessed with them after me. It's just weird, dude.
You're a trendsetter, man.
White Claw tastes like a Glade plug-in. I'll say it. Unless they want to drop the bag.
I like White Claw. I've always liked White Claw.
I got no qualms.
I respect the pioneers that they
Claws.
were.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, qualms is the word I used there.
Dude, we should make like an ugly Christmas sweater that says Santa Claus, but it's just Santa like drinking White Claws.
Oh, that's
Dude,
yeah,
dude.
It's not a bad idea.
that's frat.
We should do that.
That would have crushed in 2019.
Let's do a Harambe sweater.
Should we do a Harambe shirt?
You think we can sell 5 of them?
I'll give you $100 if you have an idea.
The Make Harambe Alive Again shirt could play this year. I mean, we really have one more election where it can play. If we want to
Ah.
release that shirt.
Now's the time.
Because it'll be the last.
Did Grand X
election.
ever trademark Make Harambe Alive Again?
No, there's a really good
I hope
chance that
not.
we didn't.
I hope not.
Why? That was honestly the funniest one.
So just a waste of resources, I think.
It's pronounced resources.
Okay.
What if they cryogenically froze
Harambe?
Harambe? And like the tech was there and they brought him back. You got to think that would sway the election, depending on who he endorsed.
Was he shot? He was shot?
He was shot multiple times.
You got a dart in his neck.
No, I
Yeah.
think it was pistols.
They put the blicky out
I
on him?
think it was gunplay.
They shouldn't have pulled the.
How do
the
you
chop.
blicky Harambe?
They got the chop out and let it sing on him.
You
It was the
can't
whole
you
thing.
can't be doing that.
They got the click clack on it.
It would have been sick if you just ate the bullets.
PCP Harambe?
I'd be fine with that.
No, I don't know.
He
That's
didn't deserve to die. Like that's facts.
He didn't kill the kid.
No.
He just had him.
He was nurturing the
He
child.
needed a friend.
What's that kid doing these days? He better be super fucking.
Oh, dude, he's in the Bartman
All right,
program.
hold on.
I think he's like 12 or like
he better
13
change his
now.
fucking
Dude,
identity.
he needs to. He needs to.
He's got blood on his hands, man.
Really?
Harambe blood.
Still?
Uh-oh.
What?
They had to
What?
go into hiding after backlash.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not saying the kid needed to go into hiding. That's really depressing. But like the world took Harambe way too far. And yeah, it makes sense that you'd have to go into hiding.
How old do you think Harambe was when he met his demise?
36.
Too young. That's the answer.
He was 11.
17.
Was he in his hometown?
Couldn't
Yes.
vote yet, man.
Well, probably not
Was
actually.
he born and raised in Cincinnati?
I don't know.
He came
Will.
down from Cincinnati.
God, I
It
hope
took him
not.
2 days on the train.
Would you stop?
Phil Mickelson, you guys know who he is, especially if you listen to this podcast. I'm a big lefty guy. He got me into golf. I once met him. He gave me 2, yes, I said 2 signed golf balls.
Really?
Yeah, one of the nicest interactions I've ever had with a professional athlete, if not the nicest. He even apologized and said, "I'm really sorry I don't have something else for you," because he was giving out so much stuff to everybody. He felt bad.
What did that do for your wellness?
It did a lot for my wellness. It made me a lifelong fan of Phil Mickelson. But what you may not know is that he just launched a brand with his performance coach, Dave Phillips. You guys familiar with Dave Phillips?
Oh yeah.
And we're obsessed with it. Guess why? Because we put it in our coffee. I know. A lot of people are like, "Will, you're a big Celtics guy." You know I still love the Bing Bong. You know I still love it. But what I love most about it is just putting my 4 Wellness in it.
Oh yeah,
You're drinking that bong right now, right?
I'll put some 4 Wellness in that. Yeah, the scoop of the powder.
Today's episode is sponsored by 4 Wellness. 4 Wellness is a functional food brand with a unique range of snacks and supplements that are designed to help you get the most out of your body and your mind. The best-selling product, aka the good stuff, yeah, that's what it's called. A little cheeky name there for the boys. It's a performance coffee supplement that supercharges the natural benefits of your brew with one scoop. You guys want to know what I'm talking about? The 5 key ingredients? L-theanine. You've heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Collagen. Helps those nails strengthen. Even the hair thickness. MCT.
Oh.
I'm down with the thickness.
Cinnamon for flavor. And yeah, Himalayan salt.
It
They
does-
went to the Himalayas and they got salt.
It tastes damn good.
On top of that, the good stuff also helps to ditch the bad stuff like sugar, dairy, and artificial creamers. 4 Wellness was founded by Phil Mickelson and his world-renowned performance coach Dave Phillips, who joined forces to create a simple and delicious way to get high-quality functional ingredients in your body as a part of your daily routine. Dave co-founded the Titleist Performance Institute and coaches the 2023 Masters champion John Rahm, and he's bringing the unique health and wellness approach that he's used for top athletes straight to you with 4 Wellness. Go make this happen. They even have a 60-day money-back guaranteed. It's just great stuff. So if you drink coffee, it's time to give 4 Wellness a try. Head to 4wellness.com/circling and use code CIRCLING for 25% off your order. Once again, that's 4wellness.com/circling for 25% off. And make sure you use promo code CIRCLING so they know that we sent you. Every Monday, really, I put up something on the Sunday Scaries Instagram story that asks for people's bad Mondays. Just, you having a tough Monday? Has it been a little rough on you, Dylan?
Yeah.
Elmo decided to do the same thing, and I got some bad news. Elmo took some L's in the chat.
You hate to see it, really.
Elmo, just don't check in with us, dude.
We're not doing okay, Elmo.
I've never seen so many down bad people responding to a Sesame Street character than I did with Elmo.
He was well intended.
I don't like that Sesame Street characters are on Twitter.
You don't like that they have verified Twitter accounts?
No, I'd like to keep them pure and not in the cesspool.
He's doing numbers too.
I know
that's
that's
a sad thing.
It's scary, but what's Elmo going to do with all that power?
I don't know.
Does that not make you think a little bit?
Has
See-
Elmo been sliding into anyone's DMs?
Is he an influencer?
He could sway the election.
Who would Elmo endorse?
Elmo? Nikki Haley. He's horny as fuck.
I don't know, man.
Dude, Elmo?
I don't know. Maybe.
Might need to see the birdie.
Okay.
That's not a good Elmo.
That's Elmo doing
I'm not
Adam
good at Elmo
Levine
voice.
to Nikki Haley?
might need to see the. How does
Elmo.
Now it's Patrick Mahomes doing Elmo.
Holy fucking fuck!
Hi, how are you guys doing? I'm Elmo.
She's your girl's hot as shit.
I'm not trying to flex too hard, but in 4th grade, I was given a Tickle Me Elmo for Christmas. It was the hottest gift in the streets.
What did that say?
It's
You
the
must
most
be your
coveted
family
toy.
man.
My dad went and found one at an auction done by a radio station.
You wrestled away from some little kid at Walmart.
My dad bought it.
Just kidding.
Honestly, if I saw a video of my dad wrestling it away from a little kid at Walmart, I'd be like, thank you for being an awesome dad to me.
Yeah.
To me.
Man, that's the most radio station thing ever to give away a Tickle Me Elmo 20 years ago.
Why were they in such high demand? What was going on?
I don't know, dude. They were so hot in the streets.
so
Like
hot.
the PS4 was hot. Like after that, like that Tickle Me Elmo, I feel like was the first thing when I was a little kid that was like the must-have gift of the season. And then PS2, kind of like replaced that a couple years later. But like PS2, I understand why it was so hot. Tickle Me Elmo was just like,
Dave, can you show us what Elmo did when you tickled it? Like the movement it did?
Make the noise of tickling.
That's what he did, right?
It was something like that.
His arms would flail a little bit. Ooh.
It's weird.
He wanted to be tickled, though.
Looking back, it's like, why don't you calm down on the request for tickling?
I hate being tickled, man.
I do something with Fritz because as a kid, I hated being tickled so much. You know when someone's tickling you and then they stop for a second, you think it's all over, and then they start tickling you again?
See, it's tough because you're laughing, but you're not enjoying it.
See, exactly. So I have stopped re-tickling Fritz because I don't want him to feel the way I felt back in the day.
You got something to say, Randy? Say it with your chest.
I don't know, Dave.
I'm requesting that you, on camera, tickle Dylan.
Oh, you want me to go over there and tickle?
I don't-
Yeah.
Don't come
You
tickle
want me
me.
to
Didn't y'all
come
do
over there and
something
tickle?
similar?
I'm not. Don't tickle me.
I'll come over there.
Let
No, you
Randy
won't.
tickle you.
I don't want to be tickled right now.
All right,
Come
we'll take
on.
tummy sticks. Just play tummy sticks.
I'd rather do tummy sticks.
Explain that. I'm new here.
Is that a raspberry?
What?
What's tummy sticks?
Okay. Oh God.
Just Google it, Randy.
Grow up, Randy.
Hey, I've got some breaking
Watch
news.
a movie one time.
I've got some breaking news.
Vic Firth over here. Sorry. It's
Share it.
percussion.
John Mayer,
Heard of him?
he has posted to social media. Y'all are familiar with John Mayer, right?
Body is a wonderland. That's kind of what he's known for.
Well, he has officially
Gravity is a good
he has
one.
officially launched the announcement that Dead & Company will be playing at the Sphere.
The Sphere.
We had a little bit of indication last night that there might be some Sphere things happening because they did a little pre-promotion by putting the Steely logo up on the Sphere, and now we have official confirmation. What do I need to do to get you to the Sphere, Dylan?
I would be down for that. You know, I'm not a big concert person, but I want to see the Sphere. And if I can go with the squad to see Dead & Co. and watch John just absolutely slay up there, then I'll be down for that.
We're in talks to have maybe some free hotel rooms in Las Vegas, which would make it a lot more palatable.
Your boy included?
I'll say this, Dylan. If you want to make the Sphere happen, I will allow you to sleep in the bed with me if we are limited on rooms.
That's friendship, folks.
I've been known to roll over and get a little handsy with you,
Don't mind.
so I might do that.
I'll set up a pillow barrier between us. But then I'll just accidentally remove it at some point.
Dude, Sally hit me with a pillow barrier the other day.
Were you trying to get handsy with it?
No, I just woke up in the middle of the night and I looked over and I was like, "What's this wall next to me?" And there was just a giant ass pillow between us.
Do you toss and turn?
No, I toss clouds and I turn up.
That's good. That's good, dude. I like that.
Yeah, dude. When's the last time you tossed a cloud? You haven't tossed a cloud in forever, dude.
I hit my friend's Escobar not long ago, which have been taken off the market, by the way.
Chuck Schumer.
They're not safe. No.
Mm.
Popcorn log.
Let me know when Touch a Tray does the Sphere.
Yeah. I need them to be in to really get in on this.
So is U2 the only band that's been in there so far?
I think so.
Why do I think?
I think they have. Fish is going to go the weekend of 420.
Naturally.
Um,
When's Dead & Co. going?
I don't think they've actually announced the dates, and I don't want to speak out of school right now, but the rumors that I've seen have been end of May through most of June. The rumor is that there's 14 dates out there right now.
What are the visuals?
I don't know. Can I say something about the Sphere? I'm a little worried that I'm going to get overwhelmed by the Sphere. Like, I'm a little worried that I'm going to get sick in it or something.
Don't take a substance.
There's people that are just falling over in the Sphere because it disorients them and gets them out. Like, I can't even bend over to put a sock on without getting a little vertigo.
It's tough for the vertigo folks out there.
That was a U2 play. What are you looking up, Dave? What are you finding?
I was actually trying to find tour dates.
I don't think they've actually announced any.
It's all U2.
Yeah.
There are. If I ever go to the Sphere, I imagine it's a pricey ticket, but
It's not that bad.
I have to get the actual Sphere experience because I've seen that there's some seats in there that you don't get the full experience that are not obstructed per se. You could still see the stage, but you don't get the full Sphere. You're covered. So I would go, but I want to be like I want to get my money's worth. I want to be like.
I've done a lot of research on this, Dave. Do you want to hear my breakdown of how to buy tickets for a Sphere show and not kick yourself later?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone knows when you go on Ticketmaster.com for a big popular concert these days, you get kicked in the queue, right? You also get kicked somewhere else when you get to the checkout. Oh yeah. Talking about the wallet. When you go there, apparently you're supposed to immediately filter for tickets that are you don't want to be general admission on the ground because you don't get to get the full Sphere experience. You just be looking up the entire time trying to see it. You also need to filter for unobstructed view, and then you need to take a filter and make sure that you're not doing platinum seats because then when you go and check out, it's over $1,000 a ticket.
Oh God.
So those are the three things you need to be careful of in order to have a successful Sphere experience. I don't think that Fish tickets were that crazy though, which gives me hope that there's going to be a bunch of Dead & Co. shows. So I would imagine the price won't get astronomical.
As long as it's not like Era's tour, secondary market.
Eras Tour second, like I got a deal on our Eras Tour tickets from the secondary market, and it still wasn't even that good of a deal. Like it still just felt like I was getting kicked in the shorts.
I would go to this though. I would go.
If they released a special edition cup for this, just hypothetically speaking, and if that hypothetical cup, I don't know, Randy, can you show me like a visual of what that hypothetical cup might look
Like
like?
a hypothetical cup like this.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Would you do anything to that?
I would drink out of that so hard.
How the fuck are you supposed to drink out of this? A straw?
It's a popcorn cup.
Is
Randy,
that like a pulp filter?
oh, it's a popcorn cup?
Yeah, it's a popcorn tin.
So you got to reach your hand in there every single time?
I guess so.
What if it doesn't come out?
Have you seen the tweet about the dude taking that to the Sydney Sweeney movie
Okay.
instead of Dune?
What's the implication?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I
This
don't know.
this
I was hoping y'all could explain it to me.
Can someone explain to me what Dune is?
It's a movie.
Randy, what's Dune about?
Well, you're
It's a
saying
movie.
it wrong.
Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya just like hang out and vibe on some sand dunes?
Yeah, it's space politics and pretty much.
You know how it is.
Okay. Okay. What is this? What is the cup actually made out
It's-
of? It looks like something from Stranger Things, but apparently people are putting their penises in it.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It looks like plastic. It's supposed to be one of the giant worms that is in the movie.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Do I need
Yes.
to see Dune? I like Chalamet. I like Zendaya.
You might like it. I don't know. It's like
I
it's
saw
a
the new
mixed-
one's going to be 3 hours long, which
Yeah, it's long.
Why are we doing this? Why is every movie 3 hours now? Do we think that people are going to the movies less because of that? Are people going to the movies less? Did I just make that up?
More options at home.
I can't remember the last time I finished a movie in one sitting.
It's crazy.
What's your problem?
I fall asleep, dog.
I saw Dune, and I remember
I
liking
get
it.
post nut clarity after I eat my popcorn.
I don't remember what it was about. I really couldn't tell you the plot. I have an idea.
So there's like space factions, different families that are. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, where they like there's a hierarchy of like families and lords and stuff, and this family gets control of a new planet that farms spice, and then there's like a betrayal.
This
and
looks more
stuff.
like Game of Thrones from what you got on the screen
Exactly.
here.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've put together, it sounds like Paul Atreides, a brilliant young gifted man that was born into great destiny beyond his understanding. From what I can tell, it sounds like he has to travel to the most dangerous planet in the universe to ensure the future of his family and his people.
Huh.
You
You know a lot about this for not having seen it.
Well, the thing is, like, as malevolent forces explode into conflict on the planet's exclusive supply of the most precious resource in existence, only those who can conquer their own fear can actually survive.
Sign off on this.
That actually checks out. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Who signed off on this? This popcorn.
Can you
cup?
imagine being like a part of a society and seeing your only hope going to the most dangerous planet on Earth, and it's Timothy Chalamet? Be like, I don't know if he's the guy.
Okay.
Like, is he the guy?
Come on, Tim.
We sure?
Come through for us, player.
It's like being in like a playoff game and sending out your third string quarterback to be like, oh no,
Yeah.
oh no, he's about to get absolutely throttled.
Yeah.
You're rolling out Brock Purdy against Mahomes.
Super
Yeah,
Bowl
that's right.
matchup.
I don't
That's
think
right.
this game's gonna be very purdy.
Shout out to James.
I don't know, man.
So does this alleviate the need for the popcorn trick, or can you pop? Do you have to double down? Do you have to go popcorn trick with Dune?
What do
cup?
you mean? Can you
Have they
explain?
shown a picture of the bottom of the cup?
Come on, man. It's just for popcorn, folks.
But does it come with one of those pop tops like they had on the Miller Lite cans for a while? You can just pop out the bottom.
It's a vortex.
I don't do the popcorn trick. I think it's a little aggressive. I also don't like popcorn.
It's weird that you don't do the popcorn trick because everyone does it.
Yeah, that is weird.
Hey, I'm the only one willing to say that I
Wow.
don't do it.
Hand up.
You haven't admitted yet that you don't do it.
true.
You could self
Oh, wait.
popcorn trick.
You could. Do you guys doctor up your popcorn at all?
No.
Because I was talking to noted friend of the pod, Landry, about some popcorn doctoring, and he's got some pickle salt that he's been putting on his popcorn lately, and I think I might frequent
Pickle
it.
salt, huh? I just do butter, man. Although it's a greasy hand play, you gotta go straight and wash those things.
Play enough napkins.
That's why I don't
Napkins
eat.
don't even
I
do
don't
the
like
trick.
popcorn in theaters because if I'm eating popcorn, I want it to be salty and as buttery as possible, and I just can't have a hand like that in a theater.
It's tough.
They need a
man.
personal hand washing station there.
There's gloves.
Alamo's got good popcorn. However, they do serve it in the metal bowl.
It's bottomless, David.
It's famously,
You get free fills.
it's a real. Well,
I don't
sorry.
like. I don't like free fills.
We doing free fills?
I don't like
Free
free fills.
fills.
I don't
Free
like
fills.
that.
Alright.
Free
Just
fills.
say free refills.
They do free fills.
There's
Alright.
two things in life that
Free
I
fills.
will not want to tell them to stop as late in the game as I will tell them to stop. I always just say it earlier, and it's when they're cracking pepper on a Caesar salad, and it's when they're putting butter in the bucket of popcorn.
Oh, they're just pumping it in.
Just
Oh, dude,
pump.
just pump me, daddy.
Yeah. Okay.
You think
I'm
that's
just standing
grass-fed
there. I'm
butter?
like, more.
You think it's grass-fed butter that they're pumping in there?
At like the Regal Cinema.
Yeah,
Are there people that
probably
bring
not.
their own like Kerrygold?
nothing but the best.
Can you imagine busting out a Bunsen burner in the middle of a movie theater and just dumping your Kerrygold all over your popcorn?
Seems excessive.
It's a vibe,
a little
dude.
extra.
Yeah, I do pour over popcorn. Dave, can we get you to taste the $40 coffee from down the street at the Australian coffee shop?
Do they have
What's-
a $40
what's that?
coffee?
They have a $40 coffee.
What's in it?
I think coffee, beans, and water.
What makes it $40?
I don't know.
Wait, is this
I'll
like
be
the
honest.
Vietnamese cat poop one?
We should do a review and make content out of it.
I know.
I'll try it.
I want to see what it's all about.
$40.
It's $40.
At what's the place? You don't have to say it. But
Proud Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I eat lunch there all the time. I love Proud Mary. But yeah, they are very into their coffee. And so they've got some very high end selections of coffee.
I've wanted to go there
Ah.
so many times. I can't find it, so I just don't go.
It's because they don't have a sign.
They got to do a
To be honest, I don't really want it to get busy because there's been a couple times when I've gone in there and it's been too busy. And I just don't really want to deal with that.
If they want to move $40 coffee, they're going to have to put some signage out front.
But time out. Like, yeah, absolutely. Like, we still have to do the Panera lemonade, the turbocharged.
Let's do some reviews, folks.
I'll do the $40 coffee that's really good.
I already-
you do
already-
the really,
I'll
really
do-
shitty.
I'll
I
do
lemonade.
already
the- no.
volunteered to do the coffee.
I'll do the lemonade because y'all can't handle caffeine like me. I'm a dog.
Okay.
I'm a dog,
Sounds
dude.
good.
All right, I'm pulling up the menu from this place so we can see what they're dealing with here. My concern. Here we go. Coffee menu. Okay. Let's let this PDF load. Love a PDF menu. Did they take it off the menu? You can do a pour
No.
over flight
Del-
for $26.
huh.
But I'm not seeing the $40
Where's the
coffee
coffee,
on here
dog?
anymore. I'm gonna have to go talk to him. I'll get him to straighten it out. I wanted to do this since I originally saw it on the menu.
I will say that there is a partially digested coffee bean situation that you can get, and I believe it originates in Indonesia.
Is that the cat poop kind?
It's not a cat; it's a cat-ish animal, but it is poop.
It's in the
from an animal.
feline family.
It's a
you're telling me?
catfish.
It looks feline. Yeah, it's a feline play. Yeah.
But can't they just say what kind of feline this is?
Maybe it's like a ringtail cat.
I'll be honest. I just don't know how to. It's a Asian palm civet.
Didn't you say that you were feeling some lines last weekend?
No, don't recall saying that.
So they feed the coffee or the coffee beans to these guys and they
Cherry-
poop it out.
Coffee cherries. They're partially digested, and they're defecated by the cat-ish animal, and they're fermented as they pass through.
Like-
And then we're gonna make some fucking coffee out of it. Hell yeah, let's try it.
I mean, you sure?
I get how
Let's
people
get fucking crazy.
I get how people discovered like psychedelic mushrooms and stuff. They were probably just foraging and eating shit.
How did they discover this one?
Yeah, like how down bad was this guy that he was like, I fucking need this cup of coffee.
Maybe someone had like
but my
a
feline just ate it.
like a tin of beans somewhere, and like, oh, let's go make some coffee, and they didn't know that this cat pooped, and so they just made the coffee. Like, oh, this is like really good. I wonder what happened. They figured out that the cat pooped in the tin.
See, I don't believe that that's how that stuff was discovered. Much like the pyramids,
You don't think it was
that's-
accidental?
I think another species, an alien species, intervened and was like, "Hey, check this out."
Did y'all see the pyramid video from the other day of the paraglider?
No, is it
Yeah,
a death?
Dude.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Okay, so it's a paraglider who touches down on the top of one of the pyramids, and I have to say, I apologize during any pyramid talk that we've had on the podcast as of late. I really disrespected the size of these pyramids. It blew my mind how tall these things were.
Oh,
I officially
fuck.
don't understand how you could get a 5,000-pound brick up there, dude. It's crazy,
sick.
Dave. I know.
Yeah, it's cool.
I know, but like, can you like? I think it's due that I say I really apologize for what I said about the pyramids and
To
not
the
being that
Egyptian
impressed by
community
them.
out there.
Yeah, to all the Egyptian listeners, that's on me.
Did they kill this guy?
Why?
I feel like you shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't be
I
able
feel
to.
like it's a little disrespectful.
That's restricted airspace. You got to think.
Is it?
Got to be.
Yeah. Yeah, if you saw a plane flying directly over those, you'd be like, maybe just
Dude,
take a
look at
different route, player.
Look at the little markings all over the
I
pyramid.
know. How many
It's
people have
dope,
been to the
right?
top of them?
Hard
Probably,
to say.
probably not that many,
You
right?
can't even look anything like that up.
I do think it's pretty interesting to see like the X-ray vision of those things, like when they do like a graphic of what it's laid out like. That's what really blows my mind.
My tomb.
Oh, what would you take in your tomb with you? Because you know they like all the baller whatever they're called. They always
Pharaohs.
yeah they always brought like their like dope shit like chandeliers and stuff.
You got to
Take-
take it to the afterlife.
I'll take an East End with me.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh, I'm taking my iPod Shuffle.
Okay.
Okay, we're doing this is an impromptu draft. We're doing the pyramid burial draft.
I'm going Tyra Banks swimsuit issue.
That's good.
For sure.
That's real
Okay.
good.
You got to bring that with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one? She's been on the cover of a couple.
The Ridge.
The polka dot one.
Oh yeah. Wow, you really that's hey, I'm impressed with your horniness.
Do I get
It's
enough
low-key
credit for
goated.
leaking the first Kate Upton cover? I don't think I do.
Dude, that's wild that you did that.
I don't think I do.
How did it land in Michigan first?
Well, I think they were all supposed to get unveiled like the same day, like the next day, but the gas station I went to put it out a day early.
Are you bringing the Dune cup? You got to throw that in the tomb.
Yeah, we need a tomb cup.
Think about it.
I don't think you need to.
They've been calling me Amani lately
Monty Tumor.
because I'm a tumor.
It's not a tumor. Kindergarten cop.
Two
I
in
don't-
2 days.
I don't understand why they would make a kindergartner a cop.
I know.
He didn't have much authority.
Mm-hmm.
He carried that blick though. He got that thing. He didn't. Arnold did.
He was not strapped up at the school, was he?
Yeah.
Remember when he just fucking beat the shit out of that kid's dad
he had a Mac 10?
in front of the school?
Kept the Mac 10 in his belt line.
Really, a Mac 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
More of a Mac Brown guy.
He kept Mac Brown in his waistline. Is that what you're telling
I
me?
love Mac Brown. It's my coach, man.
Arnold.
That's
It
my
is
coach.
funny walking into like a place where a bunch of UT people are congregated. There's a UNC game on and people are just riding way too hard for it.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay.
We still love Mac Brown.
I'm kind of surprised he never did a return trip to Austin.
Yeah.
He could have been an interim or something for a little bit. You always talked about Charlie Week. I was like, Dylan, that's not that good, dude. It's not that good.
You know, I until we talked about it on Too Much Dip, I didn't realize that photo of him on the stool where he looks like he's 5'2", I didn't know that was fake. I thought Charlie Strong was actually like a very, very short kid.
He's a stout gentleman.
He is a short man.
Yeah.
Which is why that joke exists.
But how short? Like
He's
Dave, like me short, or like
He's like 5'8", but in 5'8" in the football world is really little.
Especially when all
5'9"
the dudes are
maybe.
padded up. If I could ask Charlie Strong one question, I would simply ask him how he does a turtleneck in late August.
it's probably tropical
Mock
wool.
turtle.
Like I just need to know what's in his antiperspirant rotation.
The internet says he's 5'10", which probably means he's 5'8" or 9.
He's not 5'10".
Mm.
Yeah.
He's not 5'10".
What are you bringing in your tomb?
In Easton, you fuck?
That's it?
No. I don't know.
So you're
My-
just bringing it back.
My Oasis CD?
Okay.
What are you gonna play it on?
I'm not.
You could bring a Walkman
I could bring a Walkman.
or a
That's
Discman.
cool.
A Discman.
A Discman.
Everyone growing up said that. Around here, that is.
I said it as a joke to Sally. Like as we were talking about something, and I was like, "Oh yeah, like a Discman," and she was like, "What? No one says
Really?
it like that."
So she grew up in Georgetown, which is just north of here. I guess maybe just an Anderson High School thing. I don't know, but we said Discman and Walkman. Weird.
I think I definitely said Discman, but Walkman actually makes a little more sense for some reason.
Same though.
I know.
You can't do one and not the other.
I'm doing it.
It's a package deal. Man.
Nothing you can do about it, buddy.
But we did confirm. We watched an old commercial from the 90s and they said Discman, Walkman.
Oh
So
yeah.
I was wrong. Like, hand up, I'm wrong, but that's how we said it.
Hey, I want to give a shout out. Speaking of old stuff from the '90s, I want to give a shout out to Brett for having us watch old vintage Weather Channel
Mm-hmm.
yesterday.
What was that?
Mm-hmm.
Weather
Very
on the 8s, dude.
It was very confusing.
Dude, you were very confused, as you should.
We just wanted to
It's like,
vibe.
I don't care what the weather was
Well-
in Saratoga Springs in 1993 on a random Tuesday in July.
Yeah, but I'm in that mode right now where I don't really feel like watching like Sports Center or First Take or whatever the fuck's on the TV screen because it's just a bunch of 49ers highlights.
Yeah.
And so like I decided to put it on the next best thing, which is the Weather Channel, and we were like, damn, they don't do the cool music anymore. So we just put on an old recording of it. Honestly, vibes were at an all-time high.
Who put that together? Like that's a weird, obscure thing to make. I put that Celtic shit on the other day, and y'all were vibing
It
to
was
it.
fun. That was dope.
See, Randy was.
It's
about to go-
71 outside today.
It's hot, dude.
It's just not giving Celtic.
Celtic is year round.
It's not giving Shire.
When are you going to watch Lord of the Rings?
Whenever you stop asking me about it.
Maybe you could do it this weekend.
That's good.
This weekend in fun presented by our good friends over at Early Bird. I took an early bird yesterday during the day. I took it in the workplace. I just wanted to vibe. You know, I didn't have to prepare for an episode yesterday because, you know, we had Randy's game show, which is always just a great day in the studio. And I was like, if there's a day to do this, I'm going to do it. About 10 a.m., tossed one in. Felt great. If you're not familiar with these things, they're wonderful. They contain around 2.5 milligrams of natural THC and around 12.5 milligrams of CBD in each gummy. These are formulated for fun and to make you feel good. If you're not familiar with Early Bird, I highly recommend you try it. I really enjoy taking one right before bed when I get in bed. And it just makes me sleep very well throughout the entire night. It just brings a nice little calm on me. But a lot of people use them for other stuff. Maybe pre-gaming, maybe just trying to watch a movie and relax. There's so many use cases that you just got to try it for yourself. Get 20% off your first purchase. Promo code BACKER at earlybirdcbd.com. That's promo code BACKER at earlybirdcbd.com. Dylan, what's on the docket this weekend?
Thanks for asking, Will. Got the little man on Friday. Don't know what we're gonna do yet. Get into something crazy.
You're
Probably
hanging out with Charlie Strong.
my son and my
Oh.
partner, Parks. Yeah, we're gonna. He's probably gonna want to have a sleepover. He's really into those these days. His buddies, they all get together on the weekends, and that'll be fun.
Are they pulling pranks yet?
Yeah,
Sleep
are
over, like on each other, on you?
there any
I don't know.
hijinks?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, if he wants to just chill with his dad, that'd be cool too.
Dude, should we teach him how to slime Dylan?
Oh,
How good
no.
would it be if we just had
Oh.
Dylan getting slimed?
They
I don't
put
wanna get
Dylan's
slimed.
hand in warm water.
I don't want to get slimed.
Dude, it'd be so good. How, would you be proud if you woke up and you saw Parks and his boys hovering around you trying to put your hand in hot water?
I would be.
I would
Like,
let it.
You know
I,
what?
I might consider just pissing the bed just to give him that
Yeah.
memory.
That'd be a real hard one to come back from.
Would you be? Are you the cool parent that lets them do pants beers if they're not drinking it?
I'll let Parks do a pants beer.
They're doing pants cola.
Maybe. That's all.
Pants
That's
Slurpees?
all I have on the docket. My weekend is pretty wide open. We got good weather on Sunday. I think Saturday is a little iffy. So catch me outside
Some
Sunday.
PM storms,
Yeah.
potentially.
But I'm pretty open. If you guys want to link and build, I'll be available.
We'll put on weather on the 8th when we get out there and check and see what that.
Do you guys want
forecast
to link
looks
and
like.
build?
Is PM storms what they do in England instead of January 6th?
Prime
That's good.
Minister.
You get it?
Prime Minister.
You understand?
That's all I got, man. I'm pretty open.
We've got my son's 3rd birthday party Saturday afternoon. His birthday was yesterday. He turned 3.
Hey,
Hey,
Rhodes, allow me to be the first.
On Saturday, I might come through, man.
Yeah, again, it's a kid place where they do kid. It's not at my house.
It's not at a bar.
If it was at my house, I would be like, yeah, we'd like, but like this, I'd understand if nobody. It's kids under 5 are going to be there, but we'll be there. I got to figure out how much. If I'm supposed to, I can bring beer and wine. Apparently, I don't know how much to bring. I'm going to overdo it because I feel like the dads aren't really going to do it, like drink, but we got to have the option there. So other than that, there's rumor of golf.
Are you going to bring any
We'll see.
Celsius?
Alyssa did. I told you she got me Celsius for Christmas. She got me a case of Celsius, and so I have like 6 left. I will put some in the cooler if there's going to be a certain Celsius connoisseur there.
What if we started making? What are those golf course cocktails?
DKRs, DCRs.
Yeah, but the other one.
Transfusion?
Yeah, what if we started making transfusions, but instead of like grape juice, we started using like grape rush?
Ooh,
You're obsessed, man.
Yeah, you're not even allowed to drink Grape Rush, dude, because no one gave you a bid.
Oh, I'm trying to get a cans fusion this
I
weekend.
got it.
Yeah.
Do you hear what I said?
No.
A cans fusion?
He's gonna replace his blood with beer from cans.
That's from the group text. Other than that, man, look, I know some people are gonna be bummed because my weekend's not killer and dope, but that's gonna be it. Got family coming in town.
Dude, I think that
Saturday.
sounds killer and dope, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't beat yourself
it's
up,
about
dude.
your son and your partner, man.
Thank you.
They grew up so fast, Davey.
3 is a tough one. I mean, because 3 is like, fuck, you're 3.
He's 3.
You know what I mean?
4 is the cutest age, by the way.
You think?
Yeah, it's the best age.
I remember Parks at 4. He would just beat the shit out of me constantly.
It's a perfect balance of like still being like little and cute, but also like they can hold like real conversations and shit, and they start to be more self-sufficient. It's a good mix,
Mm-hmm.
good blend of the two.
Noted.
Check it out. A year from now.
I think I know what this guy's weekend looks like.
Me?
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out of the office a little bit on Friday afternoon because I'm going to the 3:30 showing of Dune. I also have tickets to the 6:30 showing of Dune as well as the 9:30 showing of Dune.
Really?
Yeah. So I'll be. If you guys want any cups, I can bring them to you on Monday after they've gone through the dishwasher. And then
so disgusting.
what? You know, I don't want them to have like a bunch of like popcorn salt on them and stuff when I give them to you.
Awful.
That'd be disrespectful.
Right.
And so, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Saturday, you know, it's for the boys. So I'm going to go. One of my squad members is having a birthday party. It's BYOB. Bring your own wine as well. I think I'm going to show up with a pallet of Celsius. And so, yeah, I'm just going to mob with the absolute boys that day. I don't know. Sunday has been a little rumbling and maybe some golf action. I haven't played since August. Have you guys been on? Oh, you haven't seen it yet. Gin, the handicap keeping app, has put out a Gin Wrapped for your last year. And
Dylan's mind cannot comprehend this.
no, and it honestly was pretty devastating to see it. It takes your handicap recap from 2023 and tells you how it started and how it ended. It also gives you some next gen stats, and it's not good for me right now. I started last year at a 13.4 and I ended at a 12.7, always improving, never settling. But it told me that last year I played 10 courses and I posted 12 total scores. I always post every score because I want my handicap to be high. And so it's just been tough. Realizing that I played golf once a month last year just doesn't sit well with me. And so I'm on a new initiative. I'd like to play at least twice a month this year. And so Sunday might just have to be the day, especially if it's beautiful outside.
I wish I hadn't seen this. This is depressing on a
You're
number
just
of
way more
levels.
depressing than mine, dude.
8 scores posted.
You
There's
got to
no
play
way.
more than that, dog. You're not playing enough. Some say you play too much, not me. It's not me saying that, though.
Oh, show this to my wife.
I did. I sent it to Sally, and I said it's really sad. I only played once a month last year. I wanted to test the waters.
Male friendship's dying on the golf course.
A lot of people aren't talking enough about the fact that after 35, male friendship is just over.
Hey, did Jersey Jerry find that needle in the haystack?
I think they did.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they're making a perpetual motion machine next week.
What's that look like?
I don't know, dude. They've never made one, so we're gonna have to see how it works.
Never ends.
Yeah.
Perpetual.
You think Jerry and Big Cat can figure this out?
Hard to say.
When are we doing Davey After Dark?
Davey After Dark is just going to be me showing up to the movie theater with no tickets and just seeing if I can get the souvenir Dune cup. And they're like, "Sorry, you have to be going." And it's like, "Just give me the fucking
Come
cup."
on, Dave. Just give
give me the
people
fucking
give
cup.
people Davey After Dark. Give them the one that they want, which is you doing Edward 40 hands without taking a piss.
I don't make it halfway through the first 40. It's 20 ounces and I'm pissing myself. 20 ounces to piss, 40 ounces to freedom.
Stop. No, it's actually way more. It's 80 ounces to freedom.
There's no one actually finishing.
And
them.
if you have to piss, you have to go start over. You have to take 2 new 40s to your hands.
Would it be cheating if I as a bit I did a pants beer with the 40 hands to cover up the fact that I just pissed myself publicly?
a good play.
That's a good out. If you're still playing Edward 40 hands with your squad members, I think it's a good out if you say you can just pour the rest on yourself and call it a day.
Yeah.
That's so much to pour in your
It's
pants.
a lot.
It's getting in your boots.
It's glugging out.
Ooh.
Don't pants beard on my boots and tell me it's rain.
okay.
Fun episode, guys.
Hey,
It
boys.
was a fun one for the week.
Started with Dave just joking, running off Running
Oh
off
yeah,
set.
clip that, Randy.
Yeah, I feel bad for our friends. It went down the wrong pipe.
Well, it wasn't the product. Like the product
Yeah,
didn't
you're-
jump out of the bottle and choke you,
It was
David.
user error.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not the throat goat anymore.
No, I gave
That's
up that
too
title
bad.
long ago.
Ready to get out of here, guys?
Ah.
Bye.